And so I definitely shout out to Dr. Myles Munroe, man. A lot of lessons learned from him. But yeah, one of the things we was talking about was time and change. You know, two things we can't control or stop. It's time and change. That's for sure. You know, you either gonna get with it or it will destroy you. Period.
Yeah. On me. You there? Okay. Big dog, no.
You know, but how did I even get on? Was it?
There wasn't a lesson today, but he do have.
I know, but I'm saying I went back. That's what I remember hearing that lesson, and I went back to review my notes on it, and just kind of made me want to talk about that today. You know, but I heard the message you was listening to earlier, but then I was trying to think, how did I get on Monroe? Like, was it you that put me up on him, or did
Oh yes.
I came across him?
No.
It was you?
It was definitely me. Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, appreciate that. Shout out to you for putting me on it. And he got a wealth of knowledge out there. But man, welcome to the conversation. It's your guy, Coach D. Williams. You back for another session that build something for yourself. And today we're just talking about time and change, man. You know, and that's those are two powerful forces that we can't stop it, and we have no control over it. You know, so what you do with your time is critical. You know, and if you're not changing with the times, well, not if you're not changing, because time will change you. Period. Whether you doing the right thing or not. You know what I mean? We're gonna continue to get older, and like I said, if we're not pursuing our dreams of our goals or whatever, then you know we getting left behind. You know, but one of the things that I did learn from Myles was that the key to time and change is planning. So, you know, making sure you have a plan. You know, and man, so what you get from that lesson? We still got to come up with a name for the wonderful, beautiful queen behind the camera. You know, to me she baby, but you know, we'll come back to that. But what you got over there, lady?
From that particular one, definitely I lived a lot of my life without planning, so definitely started doing that. Bought planners, and also discovered that it does make a very big difference in your day, because you can get up on a regular, like I been used to for a long time, and just go with the flow.
Yeah.
But if you have everything set in place, you know, it's you'll know what you're getting ready to do. You know what you're going for. You know what you're aiming for. You know what your goals are. You know what you need to do. You have no time for wasting. A lot of people waste time by just saying, I'm going to just do whatever comes, or I'll get to it when I can.
Yeah, so definitely you structure it out the day.
Yeah, you can't do that.
And knowing what your knowing what your goal is and what your agenda is, and protecting it by planning it out. You know what I mean, and keeping because if not, everybody else will find something for you to do, for sure, with your time. You know, so you definitely want to plan out the days. And
same thing with us. We need to have that, even if we're at work or whatever we're doing. You need to know what the next move is. Kind of like chess.
Yeah, absolutely, definitely chess. chestnut checkers.
No.
But we know that we got how many days left in the year? So
63, 60. I mean, no, not 60. I'm sorry.
Less
37, I think.
Is it? Well, anyway, we
What is
know that
today's
we're
date?
very. It's almost.
Today is the 29th.
It's about a month. Another what? 32
About
days.
32, 33
Another
days.
32, 33 days before the new year, and man, the new year is definitely a blessing. You know, the new year coming in is really a chance to start over.
But
But what?
you don't always have to wait until the new year.
Yeah, for sure. No, definitely. Whatever it is that you got that you know that you need to get done or you're trying to do, start right now. You don't have to wait for the new year. But you know, New Year's, traditionally New Year's for most people, you know, you come up with your New Year's resolution, and you know, whether it's I'm gonna lose weight or I'm gonna do this or do that. And normally for most people, like I said last week, by before the first quarter is even over, which you done forgot about whatever the New Year's resolution is, it is over with. You done got off track for most people. You know what I'm saying? So that's another thing that you know, that's why I was saying, like, with the, you know, tomorrow not promised, so today we get to it. You know what I mean? Everybody that's talking about well, I'm gonna do it tomorrow. You know, if I ask somebody something that I know can be done today, but you putting it off until tomorrow, that lets me know you're not really ready for what it is that you're trying to do. Because there's no time to be wasting, man. There's no time to be playing. And that's something that I'm definitely I've gotten very serious about my time, and not wasting my time with certain situations. And it's just not, I don't have time for it. I'm busy, period. And definitely moving into the new year, there's no need on, when people have access to you, sometimes people will abuse that access. And you being the, speaking of myself, you know, a lot of times I'll stop what I'm doing to go help a family member or go help a friend or whoever. You know what I mean? But I know that has that's been something that has set me back a lot, because I put off what I know I need to be doing to go and help somebody else, and I just can't continue to do that. You know, so moving forward, definitely, you know,
That's a change.
Yeah, it is. It's definitely a change. You know what I'm saying? That I know I need to make for me, and it ain't got nothing to do with against nobody else. I ain't acting funny or none of that. But I got stuff to do, and so between, you know, from the time I get up to the time I get ready to shut down the day and spend time with my family, man, those are hustle hours, man. I'm you know what I'm doing. I'm working, period. So you ain't gotta ask me what I'm doing. I'm working. Just know that. You know what I mean? And that's I got to really stand on that and get focused with what we trying to build, man. Cause like I said, again, tomorrow not promised to nobody, man. So we gotta get to it today. You know, I just I got a call the other day. Just lost another one of my partners, you know, and so, you know, people, man, like I said,
and you just talk to him.
Yeah, just talk to my man, and he just slid on me, you know what I mean, and you know, definitely prayers up to him and his family, and yeah, but anyhow, man, listen, whatever it is that you trying to do or you got going, man, get laser focused. Don't worry about what nobody else thinking, what nobody else saying. None of that stuff even matters, man. Just get locked in on what you're trying to do and build your thing, man. Because that's exactly what I'm on. You know, is trying to, you know, I'm working with my partner, and, you know, with mother half, and we're trying to build something, man, that's gonna really leave an impact. Have an impact on and really help some folks out and change some lives, man.
It actually can take a big role with family and with kids. Like we talk a lot about tradition, and over time, from our time to our children to our grandchildren, there's a lot of different things changing, and as I stated to you, we should make our own traditions, not traditions of what we had, because they're a little bit different. Things have changed, Like, say, from now, back in our time, we could be able to go outside and play and, just have a ball, and street light come on, it's time to go in the house. But nowadays, you have to physically stand outside and look at your children. You cannot send them outside and play.
Yeah.
You can't say, go outside and play. Or, same thing, like if you go to the grocery store, it's mass shootings everywhere, people doing all kind of crazy stuff.
Yeah.
So it's, things are changing and times are changing. So you have to, like you said, you got to roll with it. You can't just stay in the back time and say, oh, well, it used to be like this and it used to be like that. It's not like that no more. So.
No, not at all. And it's a shame because, our childhood, even though we, our background, where we grew up at, we still had a lot of love, and the kids, they had love now, but it wasn't. We didn't stay in the house and play the damn game all day. It wasn't no glued to no phone or computer all day long. Don't even want to go outside and play.
They play with people online.
Yeah, and it's crazy to see how like now in days, a lot of kids they get online to watch other kids play. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I still don't understand that one, but it's just the times that we in. But
that plays a big role in time too, because how many hours do they sit there
Yeah.
watching other children play when they could be reading books or, you know, trying to do something productive or learning something new. Mm-hmm. Instead, they just want to sit down and either watch a program or watch other children or something, which that needs to be taken away. Like TV used to go off.
Yeah.
A long time ago.
You know,
well, you know, TV used to go off, but now you have to say, okay, your TV is going off or your phone is going off, and you know, and then they get mad. They don't know what to do. Like, okay, you take my phone, you take my TV, now what?
Yeah, it's definitely a different time, and
same thing with adults as well, though.
Yeah, I mean, most of everywhere you go, if you riding in traffic now, or if you anyway, everybody is glued to the phone. It's just like everybody's program. But like I said, it's a different time. That's also another thing that's important too, man. It's just having some me time with you know, without the electronics, you know, without the with nobody, just having some me time to yourself. You know, and I know that's something that I personally have to work on with myself, because I'm always looking to learn, man. Like I can never. I'm the type.
Avid researcher.
Yeah, I love to learn. You know what I mean? And so I don't think that I know I don't know everything, and so I try to get in as much knowledge as I can. So I'm always researching. I'm always looking at positive information and just trying to learn stuff. You know, so when I'm going through my phone, a lot of folks, when they on there, they going through, strolling through, looking at You know, they following what's going on with all the celebrities, who fighting, who doing this and that. I don't care about none of that, really. You know, I'm looking for who teaching something. You know, what can I learn that's going to make me better? You know, what's gonna feed my spirit? What's gonna help me? You know, make some bread or whatever. But I'm looking. That's what I'm looking for. All success, you know, is what I'm following and what I'm looking at when I get in my when I get online. But yeah, man, it's a lot different now, you know. But yeah, time to change.
So,
man.
what do you think about the kids? You know, well, not even just kids. I mean, planning your future, doing your goals, and setting goals. What advice do you have for your viewers? Long-term and short-term goals.
Yeah, we should have them. You know, and it's important to actually to know what it is that you want. First off, you know, because a lot of us, we really don't even know what it is that we want. You know, because it's been so many times where, you know, you think you want one thing and then, you know, you get it, and then it's like that excitement is gone. Now it's like, damn, I don't even want this. Now what? I don't want this. It's like you never fulfilled. It's always on to the next. So it's like really, really, you know, locking in and figuring out, you know, what's your purpose? Why are you here? We all here for a reason. You know, we all here for a purpose, to serve, and we all got an assignment that we need to do. And it's just knowing what your once you figure out what your assignment is and what your purpose is, and you walk in that, I think that's the only time that you can truly be fulfilled. You know what I mean? And that's whether you up or down. You know what I mean? And whenever you in your down season, you still gotta stand tall in that dark place. You know, because everything ain't gonna always go good. You know what I mean? And so, whether I'm up or whether I'm down, I know that I still got to carry the load. You know what I mean? And I still gotta get up and get at it. Period. You know. So just you know, I would say definitely figuring out what your purpose is, and once you figure that out and you walk in that, you step up to that. That's when you will definitely be fulfilled. You know what I mean? Because like what I'm doing right now is, man, I love it. You know, and I know that it's only gonna get better. You know, and help a lot of people along the way. You know, and so, and this is just like this platform is really, I know a lot of stuff that we talk about here is really gonna be a lot of mindset stuff and just different experiences that, you know, we've gone through and overcome, and even things that, you know, we may currently be going through to you know, to share with the family, man, because that's what we're here for, to grow together. You know, y'all doing y'all thing, we doing what we do, and we all building and trying to get to a spot to where, you know, we can again just really have an impact on this world, man, and, you know, and leave something, build something for the kids and they kids and so forth. You know, that's really what it's about, and just providing different you know, and being able to share our resources with one another, man, to get to the next level. You know.
So how did your lifestyle change? Well, career, I guess we would say. Like, did you see yourself being a credit analyst before you moved here?
No. No, I didn't. But I've always known that I would help do something, or have a do something that's going to be significant because
well, that was the reason I asked that. But
well, yeah, I mean it's we all know that I mean grace is real, and everybody at one point of time is given grace. You know what I mean? And really every day you wake up is by grace. But I know for a fact that I'm here for a reason, and I know. But for people that know me and know where I come from, man, it's man, definitely I mean it's a blessing to be here. No, when I first came to Texas, I had no idea that I'd be doing what I'm doing right now. Well,
the reason I asked that is because of from my own personal experience, is that a lot of times people will plan to say, I want to do this, I want to be that, I want to be this, I want to be that, and they end up not doing it, and then they excel or they are extremely great at something they've never tried before.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I get that.
And it's like myself, some things that I've never tried before, I do extremely great with it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, this, it's not what I want to do. This is not my field. This is not my lane, but I excel at it. So that's why I was asking, and different change in mindsets and different things that you pick up to do.
Yeah, it's just whatever I get into, I really try to, do my be my best at it. And that's one thing my pops told me years ago, and I never forget it. He said, son, whatever you do, do the you be the best at it, whatever it is that you're doing. Whether if you're in the streets, whatever it is that you're doing, man, you be the best at it, period. And I just kept that with me. So whatever I get into, I'm trying to be the best at it. So on that end. But yeah, I mean times have certainly changed, within the community, within different families. I mean, I know the holiday season for a lot of people. For a lot of families, it's just not the same.
No.
And it's one of those things. It's kind of sad, in my opinion. Because it's just like, man, it's just things. Like I said, a lot of things have changed, man, and some for the good, some not so good. But one thing for sure, the key to elevating with it is you have to plan.
I think
Definitely
that
have to have a plan.
social media plays a big, very big difference in change of society altogether, because a lot of people try to live up to the standards of social media people. Sometimes they dictate their own character to people like that. And so it's kind of like you can raise people, or you can be a certain way. Mm-hmm. But then you'll look at something and be like, gravitate to what you're looking at. Mm-hmm. And you'll start to change without even knowing it. People will, it's just like you say, you're spending so much time.
You become what you think about.
You just spending so much time looking at this and viewing this until you're becoming this. And other people are telling you, like, it could be good, it could be bad, Yeah. What's up with you? You this, that, and the other. And so it's, you just have to monitor it, just, be level-headed and just watch what you feed yourself, subconsciously.
Yeah, you have to be mindful of what you're looking at all day and what you what you're listening to, because I know that I love music, man. I love music, but it's some music I just can't get with it, because it definitely a different spirit come on you, and how you in a different mood, and I don't want to just certain things I don't want to listen to all day long, so I'm watching what I'm listening to, I'm watching what I'm focusing on, and just really really trying to again lock into success, man, and feed my spirit the
energy too.
the right. Yeah, it's it's a whole lot different, man. So I'm definitely mindful of what I'm taking in, but a lot of the lifestyle stuff that's on the internet, I'm old enough to know and wise enough to know that a lot of it ain't that, and it's like I said, and I think we talked about it in another segment, man. A lot of folk, man, it's just they really they some hell of a marketers, you know what I mean? And but one thing I did learn from one of my mentors that I do follow in the business lane is that taking that lifestyle marketing form is one of the best ways to ruin your reputation if you somebody if that ain't the real, if that ain't what's really going on with you, you can definitely ruin your reputation with that, you know what I mean? Because one minute is up, and the next minute, man, you're barely holding on, you know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is in business and entrepreneurship anyway. It is, it's the up and down, And if you're new at it or you just trying to figure it out, man, it is not an easy road.
So how do you, share with your dividing your time in your day? All those alarms on your clock.
Yes.
I mean on your phone.
Yep. I got notification after notification.
What is it? You divided four ways?
My day is broken up into 4 quarters. You know what I mean? So I got my day in 6-hour blocks. You know what I'm saying? So I got the first quarter, my second quarter, my third quarter, and my fourth quarter. And I got all that's how I've been so lately since I went to this strategy, and I got this from who did I?
The Rock.
Yeah, The Rock. I heard the Rock talk about how he broke his day up into 4 quarters and basically in 6-hour blocks, and it was like he was get so much done. It's like you got 4 days in one. And I was like, okay, so I've gravitated to that lifestyle, and I'm seeing that I'm starting to get a lot of stuff done. And sometimes I get off track, but
0 hours of sleep.
For the most part, is learning how to. I still gotta but basically make myself get my proper rest too, because with what I'm doing, and I'm so excited about. Like it's almost like I've seen where I'm going, and I'm trying to. I know that I'm gonna get there, but I already know it. I'm trying to get there so quickly, and I'm so excited about it that I have a hard time sleeping.
And you're living ahead of your plan.
Yeah, and it's almost like if you could remember back in the when you was going to school, you got a field trip the next day.
The first day of school with your new
either the first day of school with your new fit and all that stuff, or but really Yeah, like you going on a field trip, man. It's like you can't sleep the next, can't wait till tomorrow. You know, so I mean, I'm just like I said, I'm excited about the what's going on now. I'm excited about the future, and yeah, man, we building out. I got I know here like I said over here we're gonna do a lot of mindset, just life experiences, and of course the thing is, man, is building something for yourself, and whatever whether you're trying to build your family, your business, whatever, your body, whatever you're trying to do. We here to encourage you to do it. Help you stay on track with it, accountability for each other. And man, really rock this thing out.
And what about your meditation and your spiritual time?
Yeah, I get that in daily, every day, multiple times a day.
Everybody don't do that, so.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's important, and whoever you got to believe in, and you got to know that you got here somehow. You got to believe in some type of higher power. Whether you believe in Jesus, Allah, Buddha, whoever you believe in something. You got to believe in a higher power. You got to know that you wasn't just dropped off, man. So I definitely encourage you to, get your spiritual time in, and I don't force no. I'm not a religious person, but I am a spiritual person. I do believe in a higher power, and I've had personal situations where I know something beyond myself was protecting me, and so yeah, I'm tapped in, and yeah, it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing.
I would say for I guess ladies, our time would be a little bit different because we get lost in time.
Mm-hmm.
We have a lot of things that we do, not to make it as an excuse, because there are, wives, mothers, spouses, things like that who manage it, but me learning to manage it is because, like you said in the beginning, if you don't use your time wisely, somebody else will use it for you. Yeah. And you find yourself, taking care of the house, tending to the kids, people calling on you, being pulled away from stuff that's important. People don't, other people don't care. I see a lot of posts online that say, people care about you until you can't help them.
That's for sure.
They want to make sure you're good enough to help them, but if you're not helping them, they can care less.
As long as you can do for me, we all good. Yeah,
as long as you can take care of them, and things like that. So, as a mom, as a wife, as a grandmother, a spouse, you get lost in a lot of stuff, and if you don't, I don't have as many alarms as you have, but if you don't get a grip on it, you'll get lost.
Yeah, you will. You like. I seen one. I don't know this brother's name, but I think he had a post where he was talking about. He said we got alarms on our houses. We got alarms on our cars. Like we protecting the tangible stuff, but we don't protect our mental, or we don't protect. We're not protecting our mindset, or we're not protecting our time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he was just basically saying that how you got an alarm on that house, and I was talking about your focus.
Yeah, people coming in.
Protecting your focus. So yeah, that's you gotta make that a priority to protect your focus, protect your time, So you said it's easy to get
distracted, and you'll be surprised at how I used to put my phone on do not disturb.
Mm-hmm.
And other than yourself, when you don't answer the phone, people get extremely upset. Like, you're not supposed to have personal time.
Mm-hmm.
Like, when I call, why didn't you answer? Oh, I'm calling everybody in the house until you answer or until I get to you.
Mm-hmm.
And then the time that I went a year without a phone, even you was like, you need a phone. Like, everybody's like, well, we can't get to you. You need a phone. I didn't care to have a phone. Mm-hmm. And the minute I got that phone, I started losing time again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So.
Yeah, no, I get it. I get it. Yeah. But yeah, man, I think today's been a pretty good session. You know, time to change. Yeah, I got I'll share some of these notes that I took from that session. And so the two powers in life that we cannot stop or control is time and change, right? The two most difficult powers in life is time and change. A man's life consists in how he uses time and change. A man's success in life is based on how he manages time and change. Every day, every week, every month, and every year is a gift from God. You were sent to earth by God to complete a task and fulfill a purpose in a certain amount of time. And just know you don't have forever to get it done. Time and change are the building blocks of life. And like I stated earlier, a new year is a blessing. It gives you an opportunity to correct your priorities, redefine your purpose, vision, goals, past and future. The principal key to time and change is planning. Without a plan, time and change will ruin you. So,
do you think that all change is good? According to that sermon, I'm going to see if you remember this little piece.
do I think that all change is good?
Mm-hmm. It was a joke he made, so that's why I was asking.
No, you gotta refresh my mind on that one.
Well, he asked the congregation, do they think all change is good? Some said yes, some said no.
Mm-hmm.
And so his perspective was all changes, it could be good, but it's not good because if you think about yourself 20 years ago.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay, I remember that. Yeah.
Yourself 20 years ago,
yeah.
How you looked and, your size and,
what
I'm saying, all of that stuff.
Yeah.
And for those who are listening, he was using himself an example of, you can use yourself. Yeah. Okay, 20 years ago, I wasn't 20 pounds overweight or, underweight or I didn't have cancer or I didn't, So all change is not good, but just to monitor it is very important.
I got you. Yeah. I remember that. Yeah, and then, let's see, says forget the former things, meaning forget your past. Tell yourself, I'm doing new things. I have a plan to better my life in every area. My God, who is King of Kings and Lord of Lords, will direct my path. Divine change can't happen without you. Therefore, never get caught where God used to be. Seek to be in God's presence every second, minute, hour, day, week, month, and year. And just know that as you go through, a lot of people don't want you to change.
Oh, yes, definitely. Because it's not convenient for them.
Yeah, a lot of people that it doesn't mean that they don't care for you or they don't love you. It's just that some people they want you to stay the same. And sometimes you hear all the time you find just the way you are, baby. You know, when no, I'm not. I can't stay like this. You know what I mean? You don't want, you know, you want to always continue to get better, man. You know, and so yeah, I leave you with that one, man. You know, again, the principal key to time and change is planning. And without a plan, time and change will ruin you.
Set goals.
Exactly. Set your goals. Get at them. Stay
Reasonable
consistent.
goals. Reachable goals. Short and long term
Yeah,
goals.
I mean, it doesn't hurt to, think big. Don't think small. You know?
Well, short term goals is not small.
No, it's not small, but I'm just saying, when you say set reachable goals, when you setting your goals, when you look at your goals,
Well, okay.
you need to think.
I get your point.
When you look at your goals, it be like, damn, boy, you done lost your mind. You need to think you crazy when you look at whatever your goal is. Like, damn. You know what I mean? Because just think big, and whatever it is, go for it. Because just know, if you're thinking big enough, even if you just hit a percentage of whatever that goal is, you'll be in a much better place than what you are now. You know what I mean? It's what you got to believe. So, you know, my goals are humongous, and a lot of people may think I'm crazy sometimes. So, you know, and another thing too, you can't overshare your whatever your plan,
vision.
whatever your vision is, whatever your plans is, man. Keep it to yourself, you know. Or if you have one person that, you know, one or two people that you really respect and love you, that's really pushing you to get there, maybe you can share with them. But for the most part, man, you can't tell everybody what your vision is, man, because a lot of folks will kill it. And if you're not if you're not further along in it, or, you know, really committed to whatever it is, it could deter you from it. You know, it could cause you to waste time and stir away from it before you actually get back to it. Because if it's something,
discourage you.
Yeah, because if it's something that it's divine's destined for you to be doing, whatever that is, it's gonna happen. You're gonna have to do it. But if you can avoid wasting time, then, you know, don't do that.
Because you can get discouraged by telling somebody, and they'll say, you can't do that. That don't fit you.
Yeah.
It's not for you. It's for me.
Yeah, exactly. So just be mindful of who you're sharing your vision with, and by any means, man, get to it. You know, much love to your family. We'll be back. Be back next week with another one. And yeah, we are on a side note, we are having a home buyers webinar this Thursday. Is that the first?
Yeah. Yeah, the first is Thursday.
Yeah, so this Thursday, December 1st at 6 o'clock, we're having a home buyers webinar. I will put the link in the description. So for any of you guys that's out there, if you're thinking about, you know, purchasing a house, and, you know, then you might want to hop on there, because we're gonna give you some game on how to get there, you know, step by step, and help you with that. So yeah, just wanted to plug that in there, and that's just again for that's this Thursday, December 1st at 6 o'clock. I'll put the link in the description for you to register. So again, if you're in the market, you're thinking about purchasing a home between, you know, now and the next year or two, then definitely want to hop on. All right, again, it's your guy, Coach D. Williams. Peace and love, family.
Yeah. On me. Get it?